Alright, silence in the room, please, because today we're going to the theater. Basically, since, as you noticed the play aspect in the actual main chapter of the adaptation of the OG was completely skimmed over, basically, if they were just talking about the date. Uh, the developers took advantage of the fact that Rebirth was coming to PC, Steam, and Epic Games Store, as far as I know, and
Wait.
made a second collab event themed around that. Yes, Lives?
Wait,
Interesting.
when did Carly Renault get here?
I know, right? This feels like we're about to have instead a Space Channel 5 collab.
I swear, Final Fantasy's been on this weird kick where they like doing these weird different genres of
It's
music.
Masashi Amazu,
Admittedly,
Trova. He's really just Masashi Amazu that loves to do experimental stuff like this.
I mean, 14 had a Yokai Watch collab way back when.
Yeah.
that is true.
It was also the first Final Fantasy to have a Monster Hunter collab before this, so...
So how funny would it be if we get like 5 Rebirth collabs before we finally get like anything tethering to like the third part, essentially, of the remake?
I mean, so
because
far,
it
by the
is
time we're
taking a bit of a
recording,
while.
by the time we're recording, we haven't done any other Rebirth event, so who knows. So, it's time for the second Rebirth crossover event. Again, good event to not just rehashing. Loveless behind the scenes.
I do get that it's a crossover, but I always find it funny since it feels like Final Fantasy VII crossing over
It's
with
just
itself when you
labeling,
get down to
Drova,
it.
nothing more than that. So, for this event, we already had one of the costumes that were already previously released, as in Red 13, well, doing blackface, you'll be able to see that. The others that were released were one for Yuffie, one for Aerith, and one for Barret. Despite the fact that both Cloud and Kate Sith wear costumes in this event, unfortunately they were not available. I guess there may be a future pool or something, I don't know. Anyway,
That
we
legit
start in the
surprises
section
me.
in Rebirth where Cloud is about to get the date. And again, we're basically automating some of his cutscenes, and the game decides that it has to be Aerith, the date. This game is very... Again, for the purpose of this event, they really scheme in favor of Aerith because of the whole 4D chess things you'll be able to see later.
They're pushing an agenda.
Let's just...
You know, this
Wow, my script substitutions really worked out.
はてさてどのカップルでしょう
what about the others?
ちょっとだけ
Forget about them.
忘れ
For now, anyway.
行こう
Come on!
Poor Cloud.
I feel like I didn't have a choice in this matter.
Attention,
literally.
event square guests. Could Maycomb
Heh.
Bloom, that's Maycomb Bloom, please speak to a member of the staff at your earliest convenience. Thank you.
Who?
Everyone
Oh
else...
no, wait, it's in 3D.
Yeah, so they're basically using the Shinra VR headset in order to actually facilitate the play instead of the original, which was structured like a traditional theater.
Yeah,
We hope you enjoy our theater.
Sucks.
If you recall, Chadley had given us prototype goggles like this in Remake, and this technology makes a turn in...
We hope you enjoy our theater production of Spy Kids 3D. Make sure to don your VR
Yes,
headsets when the
Sylvester
movie tells you
Stallone
to.
exit the screen, points into his head, give me your phone.
Wait. Wait, what?
So yeah,
Can't sing.
Cloud and the others just happen to be the fucking winners of a particular selection. Cloud and the others are chosen to perform in the play Loveless G Edition and are guided to the VR green room where they're told to wait until it's time to take the stage. Also, by Cloud and the others, I mean almost everyone except Vincent, Sid, and Tifa. And to an extent, Yuffie.
Till the day we meet again at our place, just let me believe.
Close enough.
You know,
I don't know the melody, so I'm just
It was
guessing.
in the trailers. What a beautiful song.
Thanks. I wrote the lyrics to it, and I'll actually be performing it after the play, if I can remember the melody.
I can't wait. Say, where's Cloud?
He's practicing his acting. It's not going very well.
Actually,
He said he was going to rehearse on his own.
we're kinda doing
Method
that,
acting.
believe it or not. The focus of this event is rehearsal.
That bastard. I bet he's practicing his ass off right now so he can nail his part and put the rest of us to shame.
Poor
No.
Barrett.
All that practice is just so he won't embarrass himself. That sounds about right. So, how's your practice going?
Why does the gold
You know,
saucer
given the
thing
fact that
sound
they
like
literally...
a Game Boy Advance has been broken?
It's meant to sound arcadish.
Yeah. Not great. Just look at my flame. It's fizzling out. Also, really, Red. I know you're supposed to be the Hellhound, but Jesus, it's not the 50s anymore.
Yeah, I'm still nervous as hell. Maybe it's not too late to back out. I mean, they literally did just give us the script for just
Come on,
an hour
don't
in
say
advance.
that! This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so let's enjoy it!
Oh, come on. You make it sound like any of us is gonna die at some point and we'll never get to try
Or-
this again.
For those who don't remember, I can mention this in the meantime. For those who don't remember, around this part of Rebirth, the bounty that is being given to Avalanche is held off temporarily, so they're not at risk of being arrested.
Hey,
Which
how's it
explains
going
why
back
they're
here?
okay with going up on stage like this. Even if it is
you all
technically in
excited as I
disguise. You here to make fun of us? And what's with that costume?
I know, right? It's not really great.
You're not even in the play. Get back to your damn seat.
Seat sucks.
At least we see lost a sassy child.
Rude! I'm here because I thought you could use some moral support.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no.
Be gone.
Dude,
You're lucky you don't have to do this. I'm so nervous I'm about to go crazy.
Me too. My stomach seems knots and my flame's running on fumes.
I forget. Shouldn't this be the point where he's using his more teenager voice
To
at
be
this
fair,
point?
he's supposed to do the Hellhound for this part, so... Again, even in game, it just varies from time to time.
Fair
You
enough.
know, I can teach you a secret way to conquer your stage fright.
Oh, this is gonna be
All you
good,
have to do first is give me your credit card number.
What? Tell us, please.
You didn't have to howl, you know.
Okay. So the secret
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Yeah.
is to rehearse your heart out.
What do you think we're doing already?
That's
You're not doing it hard enough.
that's not what I was expecting.
You can kill those nearest with confidence. And confidence comes from rehearsing.
So her brilliant advice is rehearse. Of course.
get good.
Oh, so she's a Dark Souls
Yeah.
player.
That makes perfect sense to me.
Harry, please don't enable her.
Too late.
Well, I suppose it's better than anxiously sitting around.
And it's like, well, someone's got to be the Chaos Gremlin after I die.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Plot twist, they're actually on camera right now in front of everybody.
Yeah, it's a candid situation.
Two warriors face off. Who stands before the hero Alphread this day? 'Tis none other than the loyal hound of the Dragon King Varvados.
Okay, how the hell do you know the script so well?
And I, Garm, shall deliver you to hell.
That was amazing.
Parrot, that's not your line.
Really?
You nailed it! You know, villains are what make or break a play. The audience holds their breath as you drive the hero into a corner and then exhale with relief when you die a glorious death at the end.
Oh, yes, I remember the play Mary Poppins was absolutely essential having to deal with the villain.
Never thought of that. I'll give it a try. To be fair, I would love
Like
to
I
see.
said-
I would also need to see a continuation where Mary Poppins single-handedly prevents the Blitz.
Oh god, okay, that would be insane.
Alright then.
That must have been the
Hellhound
book
Garm!
form.
I'll kick your butt as guided by the goddess!
For her in it,
Shout
but
the
hey,
river
maybe.
you want to hell. That's my only catchphrase. So, to represent quote-unquote that, I'll get to show you what the fight is supposed to be using Yuffie as a proxy. Note, I did not get Yuffie's costume because honestly I found that not particularly great, and as Barrett himself said, she wasn't even part of the play anyways. I prioritized where it was, where it did matter more and got Barrett's instead. I already had Red 13's previously.
It really makes it all the more baffling that they didn't include Cloud's costume, but yes, give Yuffie a costume even though she's not even properly in the play.
I wouldn't even say priorities because Cloud has been pretty much the poster boy for getting more costumes anyway, so...
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yuffie is surprisingly stronger than she looks.
But your strength will avail you not against Lord Varvados. If you forgot, in the original game, Varvados was an actual dragon. Instead, here they convert into an overlord with a dragon armor.
Which, hey, works
Other
with
than
the
made
whole
him
gun
scaly.
arm.
Wow, you had me cheering you on.
I mean, it's not super conveyed well by the chibi model here, but I really dig Barrett's costume for this.
Yes. You'll get a better
Oh yeah,
look at
everyone's
it when we
outfits
actually
look really
play.
good.
Oh yeah. You'll get a much better look when we actually get to this in Rebirth, but yeah, it's all top
Again,
notch.
I argue except Red 13 because even taking aside of the whole, I'm just reminded of 101 Dalmatians, specifically that part, it's just a palette swap. They did not put any add-ons to it, it's just a recoloring.
Now all you need is the perfect pre-battle line, because of your scary with huge claws or something.
Claws or fangs, got it.
I really don't want to do this. Yuffie, take my place. Come on.
Don't say that! I want to see Dragon King Barrett on stage!
If I didn't know better, I think you've been planning things so that this did turn out like this.
I see what's going on. You saw how good Red was, so now you're afraid he's gonna outshine you.
Especially,
Also,
I know that the entire gag is that, Barrett is so extroverted, but now he's actually has stage fright, but he's still weird.
But you have to play Varvados. It wouldn't be as funny, terrifying if someone else were playing the part.
Yuffie, you're terrible.
Plant her into the
I'm
ground
trying,
now.
okay?
Use the gun to plant her into the ground, please.
Hey, I'm trying to start. I fully can't act.
I'm not sure I want that on my conscience just yet. I knew it! No way I'm going up there just to get laughed at! I pity the fool who pities me.
Quit being such a baby. You're doing this whether you like it or not, and that's that.
I bet he's used to having to lecture.
You in what army?
This kind of lecture is baffling.
Two warriors face off. His loyal hound laid low. Dragon King Varvados trembles with rage as he calls out to the hero Alphread.
Hearken to me! I am the Dragon King Varvados.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah, progress that you have to perfect by literally tonight.
It's an improvisational kind of theater. You just need a turtleneck, and you're good to go.
That.
I'm waiting.
That's not that for a first read.
I can tell you're trying really hard.
It's like this big.
So I get the feeling that I think this is what was going on from like
Behind
whoever
the scenes,
was dressed as the
yes,
princess behind the scenes in Rebirth, because originally in Rebirth we basically just go straight to the stage.
Mostly
play
because
from Cloud's
you'll be able to
perspective.
understand it better later, but the play actually has a mini-game attached to it, similar to how the mini-game with Anyan Kunyan was in Remake, the dance one. It has a similar QTE style.
Ugh, I don't. Besides, what do you know about acting anyway? Man, if only Jesse were here.
Remember,
Yes,
she
if
used to be
only
an
our
actress
friend who's
dead, yeah. So that's because, again, remember, Remake added the extra lore of her being an actress at the Gold Saucer, so it's kind of nice that they actually, remember that.
Acting is a fundamental ninja skill that I've trained my whole life. How do you think we sneak into enemy territory?
That's the fun part, you don't.
Acting is just showing off your emotions. You use your entire body to convey what you feel in your heart.
Oh goody, it's the lesson from the smarmy guy at the beginning of Scenes Past from that Spider-Man story.
Barrett,
Stop
you've been angry
acting.
at Cloud before, right?
Tio, stop acting. Just tell the truth.
Yep, that's exactly what we're doing.
Well, yeah, I was pissed at him all the time at first. Didn't help that he was former Shinra. And, it's such an obvious point for
Okay,
what's
so
really
use that.
coming.
Remember how angry you were.
Method acting. Remember the tragedy as you watched your friends killed one by one.
Be
It'll
glad
help
the
you
Jared
act.
Leto is not around.
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ.
Two warriors face off.
Jared Leto, in his famous bout of method acting, pulls out a gun and shoots Barrett with it.
His little hound laid low. Dragon King Varvados trembles with rage as he calls out to the hero, whoever.
Alphread.
A mercenary wannabe demanding payment. You've got some nerve. Hearken to me, jackass. I am the leader of the anti-Shinra rebels, Avalanche. I am the Dragon King Varvados.
I mean...
And by the draconic power that courses through my veins and the skin I found, I shall give you ample cause to rule this day.
It's like the
Blessed be
classic...
the Second Amendment.
Wow, it's like the classic gag of, for his... Not the Joker special, be special in Smash, but,
That was amazing.
this mage may be run out of spells, but he hasn't run out of shells.
See? You can do it. I don't think those are the exact lines from the script, but it felt so real. The audience is going to be so moved.
I mean...
Oh my god, he's using an actual gun! Run!
Yeah, we're moving out our seats in terror, but still.
Real, huh? I think I'm starting to understand.
Okay, now it's time to practice for your big battle scene. Remember what you need to do?
Point the gun and shoot?
Make sure you got blanks in the thing. die a glorious death.
What the hell are blanks? Right, I can do that. I got this.
Dragon King Varvados, I'll kick your butt as guided by the goddess.
Alphread, you fool! Tremble in fear before the mighty dragon's roar!
And he's gone.
Remind me, Tio, did Rebirth ever get around to establishing that the last thing we see in Remake with Biggs being alive and Jesse's glove nearby, was that, like, confirmed to be in another timeline, or is it still hinted that that might be in the main timeline that the heroes are in?
Okay, very good question. I don't know how to answer right now. You caught me on guard because let's just say we're in Marathon Infinity level of multiple timelines intermingling, and again, the big clues are again what species of dog they use for stamp. Yes, by even Nomura's own admission, that's supposed to be your cue to understand in which timeline you're in when you're watching a cutscene.
One thing I want to ask about production-wise, I mean.
Go on.
Yeah.
When it comes in Rebirth, when it comes to like the singing and all that, do they have the song sung in English in the English dub, or do they just leave it in Japanese?
Please, I don't blame you if you don't remember, but you were there when they made the trailers for the State of Play, and they had Brianna White, showcase the fact that she was singing. Or even if she wasn't her, it was another person. But no, we have the songs in English to answer your question.
Okay.
But, you know, to be fair, like, Square have been doing that since, like, as early as Kingdom Hearts, so it'd be weird if
I
they
argue
didn't
Final
do that
Fantasy
here.
VIII. Well, 7 technically, to an extent, even if it was Latin.
Fair point. But yeah, it's like, it would be weird for them to stop doing it now. Ugh. I shall await you in the blackest pit of hell, Alphread!
So touching.
I really got what the Dragon King felt in his heart. Well,
If you
dying.
forgot, the original play was a bit more comedic in terms of, the hero Alphread has to give his love to someone and potentially can do it also to the dragon Varvados. They recontextualized that in a more serious manner in this, believe it or not. Even if it still has a comedic overtone depending on your choice.
Anyway, as for why they chose to have Aerith be, I guess, the fixed point of choice to this, my guess is twofold. One, my guess is like, they want to give the inkling that this is Aerith getting her shot in, especially given the whole 4D chess maneuver thing. But also, well, I'll talk about the other one a bit later.
You've grown so much. As your mentor, I'm so proud of you.
Go away.
All in the span of like 30 minutes. Great job.
Yuffie Senpai noticed me?
Wait. Seriously. Mentor.
Suddenly Cloud.
Oh god, he vanished in from nowhere. It's almost time. You guys good to go?
Wait, Cloud, when did you get the power
Were
to
you
be
just
invisible?
aura farming in the corner or something?
You know it!
Yeah.
I make sure everyone's in tip-top shape for their debut.
She wouldn't leave me alone, so I practiced with her for an hour.
I'm ready to give it my all.
This is what Sephiroth should have done to kill Aerith. Just switch out the stuff for real blades,
You
and
don't know.
then
Go on.
and then just
Now go break a leg!
It's like in
Gladly.
there's a level in I think Hitman Bloodbody where you come across a rehearsal, and your aim one thing you can do to kill the target is switch the prop bullet with a real gun.
Classic. Anyway,
Of course.
it's funny because at the end of the day, none of these actors have a lot. None of these actors involved in the play. It's not really doesn't have as many lines as the one that did not have to rehearse his lines. You'll be able to see in a second.
Come on, Aerith.
Stop narrating to the audience, please.
Sorry, fell asleep.
Arrow, stop being meta.
So,
But that's my thing now. In the chance that you'll come, take my hand and never let me go.
so touching.
I'm just guessing.
So, the one person who has the more line but did not have to rehearse is, of course, yours truly, Scottish cat Kate Sif, as the narrator. Behold, a mechanical metropolis built of blood, sweat and gears, the city of Guardia. An insatiable machine devoid of pity. Neighbors of all sizes fell victim to its hunger, while it grew larger and even more powerful. The whirlwind of conquest met up many, including him. Alphread was the traveler's name. In search of the goddess' blessing, he had journeyed forth alone. He flung himself into the fray in the hope of becoming a hero, only to be flung in jail and branded a villain.
I must away! Release me! My blade thirsts for vengeance!
Sorry, Takayo Sakura, you cheated too much too many times.
Alfred, are you unharmed?
Rosa, how did you find me?
I read the script.
Yeah.
Your woeful cries could not fail to reach mine ears. Blah.
God, that's so cool.
It is. Totally blanks. Pray not take another step, gentle princess.
Varvados.
Yeah, Seth options to switch the bullets and have Barrett accidentally shoot arrows.
Oh, would the cur defy his captor?
How did they got that effect for Red?
Aye, by the grace of the goddess. She has set me free, even now, so too shall she guide my blade.
So yeah, first round against the Hellhound. May my infernal fans find their mark and taste of your flesh. Whatever it means. So it's interesting also that we're exploring a part of Loveless, the one where Genesis was not bitching about every 2 seconds. However, it's still intrinsically tied to that, because Alphread was one of the heroes of the poem, the one that got captured, instead. So it's actually clever how they put that. Now, as you're about to see... Gone.
If it turns out that the theory that the whole remake trilogy really is just Genesis doing whatever his plan at the end of Dirge of Cerberus was, I have to imagine that he's enjoying this particular part of the new timeline.
Now, see, doing sequences like these, you have to basically perform correct duties, but for the sake of the cutscene, they just, automated this to give you, quote-unquote, the best result. Because, yes, you can potentially fuck up the play if you want.
But why would you do that?
But yeah, as for my other theories to why they chose Arafir, without spoiling too much, I do wonder if they consider the Tifa route to actually be canon for Rebirth, so they figure, okay, that's canon there, but for this one, let's keep Air Produce there. The reason I think that the Tifa one is considered canon is, without spoiling, let's just say the Tifa choice for Golden Saucer is probably like the most intimate Cloud is actually allowed to be with anyone.
Pretty much.
Which does lead me to believe that that's considered the canon one.
What a splendid show! Never have I seen a swordsman dance with such grace and skill. The goddess must have seen fit to grant him a sliver of her strength. Perhaps his dreams of becoming a hero may yet be fulfilled.
I like to imagine Reeves just doing this from his office.
Hail and well met, noble Alphread. Though I am but a humble fool, some talent in divination do I possess. Anything you wish to know, I shall gladly reveal. What is the future, if not the product of choices past? Each a fork-in-the road, none can divine the conclusion of every path. And yet, all tales will begin with a chance encounter, sharing the same end.
Death.
A tearful farewell. Get it, because she's going to die. Well, that's enough of me.
I never would have imagined.
It's time we set the stage
Wow,
anew.
spoilers.
Tremble in fear before the mighty dragon's roar.
And he's gone. That being said, I still love both the costume and the way Kate Sif is integrated as the narrator of the play. It's really just a shame that his fool's outfit was not even available as a costume. Again, both him and Alphread's costume for Cloud, I really wish they also included those. Again, maybe
That's a shame. It's
thing is-
adorable.
And the thing is, like, you know, I'm pretty sure they easily have access to the model for Cloud. in the
Remember,
Alphread
Jova, there's also the
costumes.
fact that they probably don't want to have too many banner costumes at the same time, because at that point that would really be just too predatory in demanding people's money.
That said, though, easily my favorite of the costumes is Barrett's.
Yeah.
Now it's the Matrix.
It was also highly demanded. Remember, Dweebs, Square Enix really had a hard-on for high-end cutscenes, starting mostly with, you know, the sequence that they created for Enter the Matrix. The last flight of Osiris.
Was
I
that
think it's
the
called.
Animatrix?
The Animatrix, sorry, you're correct. Enter the Matrix.
The final
is
flight
video
of the Osiris, yeah.
game. Yeah.
It is so interesting knowing that you can technically link Final Fantasy up with Matrix because of that.
Again, it's also
Yes, that's all.
It's kind of interesting that, remember, the Matrix was inspired by, of course, the 1995 Ghost in the Shell, which in turn, you know, the Matrix inspired the Japanese people. It's all full circle, I guess. Anyway, by the power of dual wield, Alphread defeats the Dragon King. A truly remarkable display of swordsmanship, enough to prove his heroines once and for all. He had been unjustly imprisoned and stripped of his wings. Nevertheless, Alphread was resolved to press onward and reclaim the heavens. Now, without further ado...
Stop mucking!
Friends, lend me your ears on our interaction. Our aspiring hero's indomitable princess tale draws to a close, only one act remains. Parting is indeed such sweet sorrow, but as we say, all good things must come to an end. For it is our wish that this tale remain with you long after we're gone. How meta. So, my friends, will you join us in our conquest of despair? Also, check this out, an upcoming localization pettiness. Excellent! Though our tale be Loveless named, we may yet restore hope to this unspoken bird. The Dragon King Varvados fears only true love. And so our hero, Alphread, will reveal to him its power. He will go to his beloved and proclaim their blessed bond with a kiss.
Oh boy.
So of course, for no comedic event, we're just choosing Arif. What the fuck is that pose?
Cease this charade! Love is not but an illusion!
Okay, Zack Snyder.
Also, it seems Cloud learned a bit of that move from when he had to be on the receiving end of that.
Right.
Oh, okay. Since I know Tia well, I'm gonna assume he's going to go with the Tifa route. Tia, Shiroi, I'll just let you see the skills he did indeed learn when we get to Rebirth.
Also, I want to talk about that moment because that Casey said, because that really is just petty. For those who don't remember, the written text is the one that the English localization uses. And yes, again, they've been purposefully altering things, in this case, to be more close to how extravagant the original was. They've been closing an eye for the most part on that, compared to other examples, but really, just the fact that they were so petty that an English word, without any actual problem in it, told by a character, excellent, had to be instead changed to a synonym, splendid, that really just, reeks of pointless and really being petty. I'm sorry.
I don't really get. No, I think that's a bit of an overreach there.
You say, Waves, but they really could have had, less effort, less consumption of time and everything if they just had the character just keep saying excellent even in the English script. They literally spent the time and effort to make things more complicated pointlessly.
I just like to imagine that Reeve is LARPing at his desk, giving the performance of his life like he's doing a commentary the way we do.
Mr. Plasty, what the fuck are you doing?
So he's doing his motion capture, and then, but he forgets to close the curtains in his office. People are just staring at him like, what the hell are you doing?
Okay, again, to be fair, Rebirth continues the proud tradition of not explaining how Reeve controls Casey. It still remains a big mystery. Is it a direct control? Did he infuse part of his soul? Is it an elaborate AI that has a proper sentience? Because again, we have to remember, combining also the parameters of the game, that also means that Shinra has effectively built an AI that is capable of learning and becoming more powerful than all the other robots they built. Think about it.
Can you imagine if the other board of directors meeting the next one, the others bring it up, like Scarlett's like, excuse me, Reeve, but what? Our employees have seen you doing weird dances through your window into your office. What is that all about?
The taxpayer money, yes.
Oh yes, the same taxpayer money that went into our project of literally dropping a ceiling on top of part of Midgar.
So yeah, the last round was Rosa and Alphread versus Varvados and his Hell Beast. Now, to be fair, the over-the-top spectacle of the weapons in this case, also, this Cloud literally stole Noctis' move. Fucking thief.
Somewhere Noctis has gotten really angry and doesn't know why.
The over-the-top spectacle in here makes sense because, again, we have to remember, these characters are using a VR headset for the equivalent to the battle simulator that Shinra has. So it really makes sense for them to just let it all out.
It does make me wonder how real some of the attacks are. Like, do they just program it in mind with Barrett's gun to make him shoot out fake bullets? Or are they just really good with coordination?
That too. Yeah. Also, yes, in this version, Eri defeats Varvados and everyone by summoning Phoenix. What?
Get it? Because we can't use a Phoenix down to save her.
Yeah, they're going to revive. They're going to kill her and then revive her later on.
Okay, without spoiling too much, let's just say the way Rebirth ends is complicated. But we're not there yet.
Bereft of wings and broken, I consign you to the abyss.
An inspiring victory, truly. Proof that love indeed conquers all, is it not?
Shut up.
So much so that the kiss got interrupted.
Shut up, you're gonna learn something.
What awaits you at Journey's End, I wonder. Will the goddess grant you her blessing?
Yes.
Or will the flames of vengeance consume you? Get it? All shall be revealed, O puppet of fate. So dance while you still have time. Dance till your frayed strings break and you can dance no more.
The foreshadowing meter is off the chart for this, yes.
We just
Jesus
fixed it.
Christ. And yeah, just a reminder, flames, which tends to be Sephiroth's motif.
Oh shit, the set's coming apart!
No, it's all part of the show. Although, God, can you imagine? Those I hold dear are waiting.
I don't understand. I cannot. But please be safe.
Rest assured, I shall return. You needn't promise that you'll wait, for I know I will find you here.
He technically didn't because, as mentioned, Loveless is incomplete as a story.
Okay, Tifa, don't just fight the urge to run on the stage and slap Aerith, okay?
Don't worry, Tifa.
A hug is fine. A hug is fine.
Don't worry, Tifa. For our playthrough, you'll get your dues.
Alright, time for the curtain call. Vowing.
Right, if I recall correctly, Tifa and Aerith both get different songs to sing, because if I recall correctly, I think Aerith's song is like basically a vocal version of her
she
theme.
managed to not go to sleep or fall asleep during the performance. Also, Vincent approval while our farming.
Vincent fell asleep.
No, that was his nod of approval, Dweebs, don't worry.
Oh, it looked like he fell asleep.
But it was too cool to actually have a seat like the others.
I do like Red's Shadow the Hedgehog cosplay.
Thank you very much.
And then meanwhile, Cloud goes, hey, wait a minute, didn't I know an annoying redhead who was constantly quoting this play?
Who?
Yeah, we're pretending we're pretending Genesis doesn't exist. Be free for now.
Yeah, it was some guy called Mega Drive, I think.
Yeah. And Aerith now caught a fish this big.
Huzzah! Okay, I know that that's not how it went in Rebirth, but I love how they interspliced the cutscene with Cloud taking off the VR headset, which implies that all of us have just been sitting in our seats the whole time, and even while we were practicing, we were sitting, just letting our muscles atrophy, essentially.
And arguing with each other. So weird.
The entire cast is now motion sick.
Which also implies that we were controlling our characters in the VR setting with, like, our minds or something.
It truly would be like the Matrix.
So wait, Siri, if everyone's gotten travel sick, oh god, poor Yuffie. Must be worse for her.
Oh no, so terrible.
Oh god, that's right.
So,
anyway,
that was the play.
Hope you enjoyed it.
I hope you enjoyed it, Genesis.
He's dead, Drawbat, technically. Anyway, tuning for the next part, where appropriately we instead resume the action with Crisis Core to see what Zack has been doing after the time skip. See you for that.
See ya.
Yeah.
So, yeah.